Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision.
Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and it's September 9th, 2022. How are you, Tony?
I'm amazing on the first day of Mercury retrograde.
It is Mercury retrograde. I was going to say that. So
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to steal your line.
No,
there.
that's okay. That's okay. I was going to talk about it anyway, but it's until October 1st.
Yes, 3 weeks.
So it's interesting. So for people who don't know what Mercury retrograde is, it's in astrology, the planet Mercury rules communication, and you can count on between now and October 1st misunderstandings, miscommunications, delays, like traveling delays. It's almost like if it happens, you don't have to make yourself crazy. You go, oh, it's Mercury retrograde, so that makes sense. That's why it's happening now. So that's what Mercury retrograde does. So do you have anything else to add to that, Tony?
Nope, that's about covers it. But what'd you call me? Or did I misunderstand?
What did I call you?
No, it was a joke. I misunderstood. Remember, get it?
Oh, misunderstood. Oh, bada bing, bada boom. So what is that QR code in the corner?
That QR code, people can go to buy your book on Amazon.
Oh, what a good idea. I want to take this moment, actually, since you're talking about it,
Please.
to thank everybody, because you guys really, really stepped up to the plate for me and bought the book and are letting me know that you read the book or you liked the book or you bought it. And for a whole week, it was #1 on Amazon for angels and spirit guides and new releases. So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. And there you go.
There's the #1.
Yeah, thank you for showing that. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. So thank you. And most of all, I want you to learn from it. I've been studying this work for 5 decades, and I'm still learning. I will always be learning. That means I can write more books. and I just want you guys to embrace your own intuition, because the future changes at any moment, at any second, because of someone else's choice or decision. So it's up to us to be in sync in the moment, so we know what choices to make, because most things in life are not predestined. Some things are, because we have an astrological chart that we're born with that tells us some things that will happen in our lives, but mostly we create our destiny by the choices we make. And when you listen to your intuition, the universe, this is the one thing you need to always understand. The universe will always tip you off. No matter what, if there's something that you need to be protected from, or a goal that you want to manifest, the universe will help you. Your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones who have crossed over will help you. But you got to listen, and you got to own it and accept it. I call it the 4 C's. You have to have the courage to do it, the confidence, commit yourself to focusing on it and conquering it by acting upon it. You can be in your busiest part of your day, and something says, call your mother, call your sister, call your friend, call your husband, call your wife, call your child. And you got to stop in that moment. You want to stop exactly what you're doing in that moment. And you could be late for work, doesn't matter. You go and you call them. Just be careful if you're driving, because you want to be careful if you're, don't text and drive anyway, for sure. But and then you find out, I was just going to call you, I needed you, or something says go home, and you go home and somebody left the stove on. I mean, there's always, we are always guided and protected. And you guys need to know that and own it and listen to it, because it's really important. And it makes your life so much easier and so much better. I'd love to hear some of the stories of people who listened to their intuition and prevented a problem or obtained a goal. I would love to hear those stories from you guys tonight, if you feel like sharing them. I know most people want readings though. So, okay, can we talk a little bit, Tony, about the Queen?
Oh my goodness, yes. Yes.
So, I mean, what an incredible life. Now, I write in my book that miracles happen every day. So, what are the odds that the day she dies over Buckingham Palace is a double
rainbow?
A double rainbow. What are the odds?
That was her sign of, I'm good.
Well, I think one was her and one was Philip.
Oh, that's right. They reunited.
Absolutely. How incredible was that? And I was talking to my friend Stuart, and he says, and I agree with him, that King Charles III is going to surprise people. He's going to do so well. He has been an activist for environmental issues for over 40 years.
Wow.
He's ahead of his time. He's going to help push this forward to try to save our planet. But did you hear his speech today?
I heard part of it because I was here at work, but I heard what I've heard was great.
It was lovely.
Yeah, it sounded like he was really ready. He's been waiting for this and ready to take over. So, and there's a picture of him right there with his mama on the desk.
Oh, yep. He's really ready. He's really ready to take on the task, and he dedicated his life to service.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to continue his mom's legacy.
Isn't it? To me, I find it crazy that even you, like, I've never known, I'm 52 and I've never known anything other than Queen Elizabeth.
That's right. For 70 years, right?
Right. 70 years. I just find that fascinating. I mean, that's a long time to reign.
Right. It's true. 70 years is a really long time. Tony's being really sweet. Well, I don't know about you, but
yeah, when you and I were teenagers,
I guess I was 1 year old.
Wow. But still, that's amazing. I mean, you've not known
I don't know anything else than Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And I've been to Buckingham Palace.
Have you really?
Well, I've been on the grounds. I don't know if we went in or not. We might have gone in.
What, did you jump the fence or something?
But I went to England. What'd you say?
I said, would you jump the fence or something?
No, I didn't go in, but we were on the grounds. And I've been around England. I was fortunate enough to travel to the Cotswolds, to Cornwall.
Oh, that'd be great.
Beautiful.
I've walked around it. I've never been on the grounds, just at the gate. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love the England history, the Windsor Castle and the
right.
Oh, what's the church? Oh my God, I went blanked.
Right. The I forgot the name of it too, but it's
Westminster
Abbey.
Yeah. It's like 1,000 years old or something like that.
Wait, what's Winchester Cathedral? Where's that?
I have no idea on that one.
So that's because I didn't do really well in history. But uh spiritualism started in England, and the Bronte sisters, and they had seances, and
Wow.
but the spiritualist churches started there.
Really?
And that's that's an extension of what we're doing now. I don't know. I don't think seances are safe. I mean, unless you really know the person and they really are guided and guarded, but I
Right.
won't even do them and I'm divinely protected. I know, thank God, touch wood, but you never know what's going to come in because there's trickster energies over there. It's like the Ouija board. What better way for the trickster energies to infiltrate and make it a toy? It's a toy for
Mm-hmm.
kids. And a Ouija board will be real. It'll tell you things. It'll tell you 9 great things or 9 things that are reality and real, and go, oh my God, it spelled out the name of my grandfather or whatever.
Right.
And then the 10th thing, it'll say, go, build a bomb and blow up your school or something. I mean, it's like, you got to be careful we live in it's 9/11 again.
Uh-oh.
We live in a physical world and we live in an energetic world, and there's good and evil in both. So do you remember last week I said there's something worldly that's going to happen, but I'm not sure what it is, but I have a weird feeling. Do you remember I said that?
I do remember that.
And I said, I don't know what it is, but we're going to find out. And I'm sure it was the passing of Queen Elizabeth. I just didn't know exactly I knew it was going to affect the world.
Well, this definitely is. I mean, it's funny though. A lot of people, are sad, but then you get some of the younger people that are ready to get rid of the monarchy. So,
right? Because you have all those conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah.
Radio podcasts, right?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of people that think they're evil, but I.
So, Tony, tell us about what you're doing April 1st in 2020.
Oh yeah. So it's April Fool's Day, so it's not a joke though.
Okay.
That I have created a festival, and it's called. You ready for this? Parapod, and it's like a film festival and award show for the paranormal world. And
but is that what I'm a judge on?
Yes, you're going to be a judge, and this is the Parapod Film Festival. There's the logos.
That is so cool.
And so it's going to be speakers, entertainers, going to be performing, and also speakers. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Char will go. And workshops, panels.
And how do people buy a ticket for this?
So the tickets go on sale within a week. You can go to parapodfestival.com. And you can get tickets. And if you have a video podcast, you can submit for the awards, or a film, short film, long film, and documentaries. And then we're also going to be giving a legendary TV and radio award away to some very special guest.
Wow.
And that announcement will be coming soon of who we're giving those away to.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. So
wonderful.
If you're in town or not even in town, get your tickets. Just go to parapodfestival.com. And
so wait, it's going to be streaming and people can come to.
Well, the award show will stream live on paranormal.tv. And so you can watch it on Roku, Fire TV, and then some television stations in the Midwest and on the East Coast.
You can we can physically go there.
You can physically go there. Yes, it's going to be in person in Santa Clarita at the Hyatt Regency Hotel.
That's very exciting.
I'm
Well,
excited.
let's talk about it closer to
Yeah.
it so people will be reminded of it.
Oh, for sure. And thank you for letting me announce it.
Yeah, of course. I'm proud of you. I'm excited and I'm happy to be a part of it. Um,
Yay.
uh, I think we should take a caller.
I think so too, because there's plenty of them in there.
Oh, good. That makes me happy.
All right. So, well, let's take 239. 239, you're on the air.
Wow. Hello, Char. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm having a wonderful week. Thank you. I missed you in this wonderful world of ours and just finally found out about you the other week when I saw you with John Edward. And I thought, what an amazing person. What great spirit she has.
Oh, it's
So I
kind.
ordered your book.
Oh, you did. Thank you.
I did, and it just came, so I can't wait to start reading.
Oh, how exciting. I'm thrilled. I'm so thrilled
I am
about
too.
it. What is your name?
So my name is Debbie.
Debbie. Okay. And so you've been following John Edward for a long time.
Oh, for years and years and years. He actually, thank God for him, because at one point in my life, I thought I was having panic attacks.
Oh,
And
my.
in one of his books, he talked about how his wife would drag him to flea markets
Right.
and how he had to do his white light of energy to surround him in order for the energy in the group of people to not
Right.
attack him, basically.
Right.
And everything he wrote about how he felt was exactly what I was feeling. So I started doing what he wrote, and it was a world changer for me.
That's amazing. He's wonderful. He really has helped me promote my book. He's a really great friend, and I'm grateful.
Oh, I'm glad he promoted you, because I somehow had missed you in this wonderful world. So
Well, you know what? The people show up when they're supposed to in our lives, right?
very true.
So, did you want a reading, or did you have a question, or what?
Either or. I do have a question, and hopefully your book is going to actually help me find the answer. But
Okay.
years ago, I had what I believe was a guide, an angel, somebody chatting with me. It was always above me and to the right, like right behind my right ear, where they would give me like confidence and advice in very short ways. Like,
Right.
you know how you have your inner sense where you know it's inside your head and you know it's you saying it.
Right.
But this was outside my head, and they've gone away. And I wondered who it was, or if they were coming back, or how I could talk to them again, because I truly believe that our guides are there. But maybe I'm not as open as I think I am. Maybe I need to do
Now,
something different.
how long ago was that?
That was in my early 20s, like 19, 20, 21. That time when I was
Okay. And did
having
you,
a crazy beginning to my life.
I was going to ask if you had a major upheaval in your life at that time.
Well, I had nobody in my life at that time. I had major events happen at that time that changed my world a lot.
Mhm.
And so
So
whoever was helping me was wonderful.
so that you weren't alone,
Yes,
that you felt that you weren't alone, correct?
correct. And I felt very safe.
Okay. And then, but then after that, did you have a major event after that where you had either more support or?
Well, it went on for a couple of years, and I think that's when I started researching and learning about
Okay.
empaths and psychics.
Okay.
And
Right.
I think I heard about Sylvia Brown at that time, and
Right.
it's when I started reading and understanding that it was okay for me to not believe in what I had grown up being taught, and it was okay to believe that the world was much bigger and wider and more wonderful.
Right. Okay. So I'm thinking that your guide introduced themselves to you. Like, we have more than one guide. We have an inner band and an outer band of 7 guides, an inner band and an outer band. Now, I don't know the names of all my guides. I know some of them. And the main guide that I know of that I kept hearing, white feather. There's a white feather. And literally, when I was on TV with Regis Philbin, white feathers would float in the air and he would talk about it while we were on the air. And I went to lunch.
Wow.
I went to lunch with him once in New York, and in a snowstorm, we were walking across the street, and literally in a snowstorm, a white feather floated in front of us. So
what a blessing.
We would talk about it. So, but here's the thing, like when I first started this work, I felt really close to white feather and that energy. And then as time, and I still feel close to white feather, but I also feel connected to the universe. And I feel like the same thing is happening with you, that you're still intuitive. You still have feelings about things, don't you? Gut feelings?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So what I think is that you advanced to a different level, but your guides are still there protecting you, but you get thoughts that are downloaded into you, that you know that you can scan someone and know if you can trust them or not, or to make a decision about what to do or what not to do. Correct?
Yes, and I still kind of second guess it, but I have to remind myself, wait a second, that didn't come out of nowhere. That's important.
Exactly.
Listen.
So when you read the book, excuse me, I'm hoping it will help you. I think it will help you with that. But your guides don't leave. You know, I know the person who taught me to in the beginning to be a psychic that I write about in the book, sat in a dark room for 10 years every Friday and Saturday night for 10 full years until she saw something.
Wow.
So they test us, the spirits test us, and the guides test us. So what they want you to do is empower yourself and own your intuition. I call it the 4 C's. You have to have the courage to do it, the confidence, commitment to conquer. You have the courage to own it, commit yourself to focusing on it. Courage, confidence, commitment to courage, confidence to own it, and conquering it by acting upon it. Like, you can be in your busiest part of your day, as I said earlier when I was talking to Tony, and something there, you have an inkling that you should stop what you're doing and make a phone call or call someone, or go somewhere or pick something up that you need, for your home or something. So I think that my feeling is that they're still definitely with you and around you, but they're teaching you to be your own guide, to listen to the intuition that's given to you and to test it.
Okay.
Because it's really not gone. And you look at, you follow John Edward. Thank you for following me now. You're learning and you're growing with it. And one day it like you will advance to a point where you're more confident with it again. And
then I trust you. Thank you.
It may not happen with your right ear to your right ear where it happened in the beginning, but they gave you that gift to show you that you can do it. And now they're testing you and your faith. The opposite of fear is love and faith. So they're testing you.
Are they testing my? I don't think it's my commitment. I think it's my courage in myself. I think you're right in that word, that right. Because other people have said to me, you're very intuitive, you're very empathic. Why are you still being a nurse? Why are you not And I always step back just a little bit, not a big bit, a little bit from it, and go, well, I'm not as like, I'm not like John, I'm not like Sylvia, I'm not like, I just want to make sure I'm on the right path and I'm living what
Right,
my soul needs me to live.
But you're using your intuition to heal people. You're a nurse, so you're healing other people and you're compassionate to their needs. Not everyone's cut out. Not everyone's cut out to be a professional psychic. In fact, very few people really are. There are a lot of people doing it that shouldn't be, and I'm not saying you should not be, but if it happens to be something where you need to eat, sleep, and drink it and be totally dedicated to it. But people are using, like, I have a family member who's very intuitive, and he became self-made, millionaire using his intuition in his business. So just because
that's wonderful.
But everybody has this ability, and it doesn't mean that they have to use it, but as a professional psychic. So
yeah, my greatest pleasure is when I work hospice. That is my.
I was just going
to sit with somebody. Hospice. Yeah, when I sit with somebody, and whenever I'm working in a nursing home or wherever, they automatically put me with the patients that are dying. They might not even know me. I might have gone in as an agency nurse, but they automatically put me with the dying people. And I take such pleasure in sitting with them and telling them that they're safe and they're okay to go when they're ready to go, that they're waiting for them, and that those that are here will be fine. The whole thing, I sit there and talk to them, and it just gives me such joy.
Debbie, you don't even realize what an angel on earth you are. What a gift. When someone is passing and they might be afraid or whatever, that you understand to give them permission to go. They might say, have any of them said, I see my mother, my father, my grandmother, have they seen spirits, or do you talk about it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we talk about it. And okay. I tell them, because almost every one of them, if they're alert enough, because some aren't, but if they're alert enough, there's always somebody that comes to get them, always.
Okay, but see, you're like God's secret agent. You are. You're there helping these people. That's amazing. You're helping them with their transition, because all that matters is love. So of course you have this gift, and of course you're supposed to be a nurse using it. Okay. And I bet you have stories that you could write about. You should probably write a book about it.
Oh, well.
That's profoundly, like, crazy to say, right? Can I ask you one?
Right? Yeah.
I need to say my prayer protection, and then I just want to ask you one thing. We ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. We respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from us. So just don't say the name, but is there a J or M person connected with you?
Both.
Yeah. Is one deceased?
Both.
Is it J a male?
Yes.
Is he John or Joseph or James?
Joseph.
Is that your dad?
Yes.
Okay, because Joseph's here. And then is the M a female? Is the M a female?
Yes.
And is it a Mary or Margaret or M.A.?
Margaret.
Margaret, is that your mom or your grandma?
Both.
Yeah. Okay, so your dad's here, your mom's here, your grandma's here. They're saying that you have been blessed. You've been blessed. You went through the hard times in your life. You said when you were 19 or 21 or whatever. you know, you learned those life lessons, you rose above everything, and now your energy is so positive and healing. And do you protect yourself when you know, like John taught you how to do the white light when you were in a, you know, in a group of people, in a crowd?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I've taught other people, my coworkers who have to go out and work in situations that may be stressful or dangerous. I have taught people to do it just like John taught us, because I can't tell you the difference it made in my life.
There, I also teach a technique in the book. When you read it, and if you want to use it, you're more than welcome to. But whatever works for you, just do, because that's the important thing. Debbie, you are lovely. You can call in anytime. You've got a great energy, and I really think you're God's secret agent helping those people in hospice.
Oh, bless you. Thank you, Char.
It comes naturally to you, so you don't realize how amazing it is. Not everybody does that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I love that.
Wow.
That was a good energy between you guys.
Yeah, and how special that she's, you know, she's helping these people with crossing over. I mean, wouldn't it be nice if all hospice nurses understood that? And a lot do. There's stories in my book about it, of people who've called into CharVision, and that you guys can resonate with. So thank you for choosing that person,
Of
Tony.
course.
You did a
No,
good
I'm
job.
glad. I'm glad she got through.
Me too. Okay, so let's get someone else.
All right. Next contestant, please. 919.
919. Where is that?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
Canada? Where is that? Hello? Uh-oh.
Can you
Can
hear
you
us?
hear us? Mercury's retrograde.
That or we got scared.
What happened? Did we lose her?
No, she's still there.
Hello?
I heard her for a second.
I don't know. It's like her phone's
Hello?
black.
There we go.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you
Hi.
today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Geetanjali, but it's kind of long, and I don't think you'll be able to pronounce it, so you can just say Gigi.
Gigi?
Yeah.
I like that name, Gigi. It's adorable. Thank you so much for
Thanks.
calling. Did you have a question for me, or did you want a reading?
Yeah, I think maybe a reading. I've never done this before, but yeah.
Okay, so just be open-minded about everybody, living and deceased. And
Okay.
and sometimes people may share the same name or initial, so if they do, just be open about it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm seeing an S or C initial. Do you have somebody, family, that's an S or C or close to you?
Yes, I
Is
do.
that with an S?
S and C. Yeah.
Okay, and is there one deceased that's an S or C, or are they both living?
They're both living.
Okay, is one your mother or your father or your sister?
No.
Okay, but there's an S living and a C living.
Yes.
Okay, and in the S name, is it spelled S-A or S-H?
No.
Or S with an R in it or an N?
Neither.
Okay, I'm not sure what the name is. Is this with the C person, is it C with an R in it or an L in it?
One is, but we're not related. We're it's an in-law, you know.
It's an in-law that's a C that's a C?
Yes.
Okay. Who's wanting a child?
I don't think anyone in my family.
Do you have a child?
No.
Okay. Is there someone in your family wanting a child? Or did somebody lose a child?
No, I mean, not really. My brother just moved away, but I mean, he, I mean, he's still alive and everything.
No, I know, but I feel like that there's a child coming into your family. So who's your in-law?
My uncle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm getting with this. Is he the C or?
He's a C, yes.
Yeah, okay. And so he's someone you depend on or you're close with him.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like he's someone you can count on. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I feel like somebody around you is going to have a child. And I don't know if I'm not saying it's you, but I feel like there's somebody, yeah, and is there somebody that's an A or M initial?
Yes.
And is it A or M?
Well, I guess it's, it's M, I guess. But there's my grandmother's, I call them both, like, their nicknames, they start with an A, so.
Like Abba or Anna?
Yeah, like
Abba,
or
Abba,
Aji or
Aji?
yeah.
Okay. Is your grandma deceased?
No, they're both living.
They're both living. Okay. Was there, I feel like, who's the M? Is there somebody that's an M?
M is my aunt.
Is she spelled, is it spelled M-A or M-I?
M-E.
Okay. I'm not sure of the names. I think these are names I don't know. But anyway, who had the health issue? Was that your aunt or your grandma?
Well, I mean, my grandma's, they're both like getting older, so I guess there's a few health issues. But
yeah, okay. So I feel like that there may be somebody put on medication, but I feel like they're okay. I feel like they'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you wanted to start school, or are you in school or going to work?
I am in school, yes.
In school? Okay, because I see you in school and I see I see you working as well once you're done with your school. And were you considering taking either like an extended school, like master's or doctorate?
I haven't thought about that. I'm just thinking about like college right now and, all the tests and stuff.
Right. I see you doing well with school. Have you considered changing a school or changing your major?
No, I mean, I've always kind of wanted, or I've been interested in environmental science the past year.
That's great. Okay.
And
I think you're going to go into a specialty with it. I feel like there's going to be I feel like there's going to be like an extended something that you're going to be able to do in a specialty with it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I think it's good. I know that, I don't know who this is, but there's somebody in the family there's a baby around, and I don't think it's right away, but I don't know if this is for you or your brother or who, but there's definitely a child around. Not right now. Obviously you're too young. But there's definitely you're gonna have this, and there's gonna be a J initial person who's gonna be important around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you know them yet. I could be a male, a romance maybe. I don't know. There's a J initial that's gonna be important around you.
Yeah.
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 What?
Well.
Go ahead. What?
Oh, nothing. Sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, do you know that J person yet?
No, not. I don't think so.
Okay, I think you're gonna meet somebody. But anyway, I feel like you're gonna do well, and you're gonna get into a specialty with what you're doing, and you're also gonna go either out of the state or out of the country about it. Are you thinking of doing that to study?
I do want to go out of state to study, but
Yeah, I feel like you're going to. Anyway, Gigi, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Be well. Bye-bye.
Aw,
So sweet.
that is very sweet of her. You can tell she was young and she needed a reading from Char.
Very sweet. I wonder what that baby is, though, that I'm seeing.
Right. Ooh. I think the next call is going to be from Australia.
Oh, Australia. Let's go.
Oh, my gosh. Hello, Australia.
For a reading. Thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you.
How are you?
I can hear you. Hello, Char. How are you?
I'm well,
I'm
thank you.
good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Hi, I'm Sunny. Hi, Tony.
Hello.
I think we have a
Good
delay.
day.
I've got a big Yes. Good day, mate.
Because you're what?
Yes, we have a delay.
Yeah, we have a delay. Did you have a question for me?
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, if you lose a lot of people in your life, which I have from a very young age, so I've lost everyone that unconditionally has loved me, and I'm trying to move forward in my life to open up to other relationships and people, but I have this fear of abandonment, and I've ordered your book. It's going to help me.
Great. Thank you.
But I was just wondering if you had any feelings or anything around me at the moment moving forward. I'm just fearful of life at the moment, which is probably a sad thing to say, but when you lose a lot of people,
so I just
in
say
sort of tragic circumstances.
Because we have a delay, it may be difficult, but just say yes or no to me. Is there an M or A person?
No.
Or
the M.
Pardon?
No.
Okay. Is there a middle name that's an A or an M?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. The other thing is there a J or an R?
Yes, living.
There's a J living?
Yes.
Is this a male?
No.
A female J?
I mean, yes. I'm sorry, I've got two. I had two, a male and a female.
Okay. Is the male J-O or J-A?
Yes.
Is he John or Joseph?
J-O.
Is it John or Joseph or?
John.
John. Okay. Who is this to you?
He's my stepfather.
Your stepfather. Okay. And is your mom deceased?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like your mom is with you. And I feel like she's concerned
that's
about.
so wonderful.
I feel like she's concerned about John.
Yes, we all are.
Like there's a health issue, or he's going to have a hard time taking care of himself.
Yes.
Yeah, and
we lost his daughter a year ago, and she was 23.
And is there an E or L person, or an S?
E or L,
or an S or C?
The C is my mum.
Is she
and
spelled?
the S
Wait,
is the 23.
wait. Is your mom spelled C-A or C with an L in it or C-H?
CH.
Like, is she Chris or Cheryl or Charlotte?
Yes.
Okay, your mom's
Christine. Chrissy.
Christine, Christine. And then is
Yes.
the girl an S?
Yes.
That the daughter that died?
Yes.
Okay, and is she S with a T in it, or S with an R in it, or
Yes.
which, an R or a T?
A T.
Is it is it Stephanie or Stacy or Samantha?
Samantha.
Sammy, Samantha. Your mom, you need to tell John that Christine met Samantha, and that she's okay, and that she's at peace, and that your mom's watching over her and taking care of her on the other side.
Thank you so much for that message. Oh, my stepfather's not really a believer, but once I show him this video, he's really struggling, and
well,
he was so young, and it was tragic. So
well, let's
thank
hope.
you so much for that message.
Yeah, it's my honor, my pleasure. I'm so sorry, but we've got to move on. But
Of course.
I am certain that she's in a good place. Not everybody who crosses over gets to go to a good place, but I can't leave yet. Your mom is showing me. Do you have like either furniture from your mom or things in your kitchen from your mom?
My sister does. I used to, but my sister
to.
mainly has everything.
But you don't have it anymore. Okay. No, she's saying you do. Do you have do you have her recipe?
My sister does. I have some jewelry. I mean, I have a ring.
You have a ring. Okay. Are you close to your sister? I think maybe she's wanting you to extend energy to your sister from her, because she's talking about the person who has her things.
Right. Okay. Oh,
And,
okay. Yeah.
That would make sense to me. That would make sense to me. And
yes.
And she's saying, as tragic as the death was for Sammy, that she came out of it okay on the other side. It was an unexpected
Fantastic.
death as well.
It was, and my fiance passed in the same manner 2 years prior. So
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. There's one.
Yeah.
They're also showing me R or B or R or D. Or is there a middle name like this or a last name? A last name or middle name?
My partner's middle name starts with an R. He has two middle names. So wait. Sorry.
Wait, was the middle name R-O or R-I? Or R-A?
R-O, I believe.
Was it like Robert or Ronald or Roy?
I think it's Roy. It's a New Zealand Maori name. So and I just sorry, I can't think of it.
That's okay. And that was your fiance who crossed over?
My partner, yeah, my fiance, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's around as well. And somebody made the lights go on and off, or
yes,
the lamp or the
lights.
Gosh.
The lights. When he first crossed over, the lights were flickering.
Yeah,
I would communicate with him through the lights.
Yeah, he's saying that he knows you know, and that was him, and he's grateful that you are aware of that. And you know,
that's fantastic.
And he knows your mother now. I don't know that he knew your mother here, but he knows your mother.
No, he didn't. No, and I have always hoped that they would connect.
Yep. Well, they know each other now, and they watch over you, so you're not alone.
Thank you so much. Oh, this means the world to me. Thank you.
Oh, it's my honor and my pleasure. Thank you so much for calling. Be well.
Thank you, Char. And I'll leave a 5-star review once my book arrives. And
I hope you like it.
Thank you so much for your time today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much. Be well. Good day.
Good day.
Good day. So that's so nice that we've got people calling from Australia as well, and around the country, around the world. Anyway, Tony, thank you so much for everything. I want to thank everybody for watching CharVision, for buying my book, for giving me all my 5-star ratings. Thank you so much. If you feel like giving more 5-star ratings on Amazon, we'll take them. And otherwise, remember that intuition will take you places logic never could. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.